Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lamo 2025. My name is Ed Mangus, and I'm an instructor here in the photography department. So anyways, the show will start in probably about 10 minutes. So please begin taking your seats, and in the meantime, please enjoy a sneak peek of the amazing outfits available to all of our SMC students. To check it out for free when visiting the Career Closet, which is housed on the second floor of the business department. Students can stop by anytime, open during business office hours. Just to let you know, these garments are made available through the generous donations from our community for student interviews or to supplement their professional wardrobe. And again, as I'm saying, the Career Closet is a nonprofit, 501c3. So thinking about checking your closets and donate, thank you. Sit back, relax, and we will start the show in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Well, good evening, everybody. Are you ready for an amazing night tonight? Come on, let's hear it. Come on. Come on, big round of applause for them. Come on. All right, momentarily we are going to start. So let's give a big round of applause here for Lamo 2025.
Fashion Department. Oh, here we go. Ooh, now I could hear. I am Lori Ivas of the Fashion Department, and welcome to Style substance and sustainability. Okay, our third year in this beautiful campus. We are so happy to be here. I hope you're all able to enjoy everybody's company and the fabulous treats outside and the beautiful garments that are displayed. And I hope you took some photos at the mocha carpet because, as Latanya tells me, it's the Pantone color of the year. Like I said, it's just, again, this is all so exciting. We're still building up to this point. So let's get the evening started. So I'm going to introduce the professor of the collections class you're going to see tonight, the producer of this show, the director of this show, Lamode 25, Latanya Lewis. Yay! Oh my God, oh my God.
Hey, everybody. We're so excited. We are so excited. Um, Thank you, Lori, and welcome, everyone. What I just did was not on the script. Anyway, welcome. You're in for an amazing evening tonight. You're going to witness the capsule collections of 25 designers. 25. This is like the largest show we've ever had, right? The largest group of designers we've ever had. But before we get started, we have a few acknowledgments to make.
Okay, here we go.
A few acknowledgments.
So each year, our department recognizes fashion professionals who have contributed not only to our fashion industry itself, but to our students' future by setting the highest standards of creativity, teamwork, and business acumen. This year, the fashion department is proud to honor Kevin Hall, nationally acclaimed fashion designer, SMC Fashion Advisory Board member, and co-founder of the Black Design Collective, a nonprofit organization established to create scholarships, workshops, and mentorships for young designers pursuing careers in fashion and costume design. Kevin has dressed some of the most beautiful, influential, and accomplished women in the world. Try Vanessa Williams, Salma Hayek, Viola Davis, Charlize Theron, Kerry Washington, Whitney Houston, and Michelle Obama. I could go on, but we only have 2 hours here. And more. Along with TJ Walker, who's here tonight, Angela Dean, and Ruth E. Carter, Kevin also has created the BDCCC, that's the Black Design Collective Creative Center, offering real-world education and resources. For these reasons and so many more, the 2025 Style and Substance Award goes to Kevin Hall. I'll take it out of the box for you. There
Wow,
you go.
thank you so much.
There you
Thank
go.
you so much.
You're all
Well, thank you, Lori, and thank you, Latanya. This is a great honor. I was very surprised when I got the call to be honored tonight. I've been in the industry for more than, I'm not going to tell you. It's been a long time. It's been a journey. I have the hard knocks to prove it. But through that journey, it's just been really exciting because I've had the opportunity, as Lori said, to dress and work with some of the most incredible women and men and people in the fashion industry, actually in the world. So I just really accept this honor. I want to thank you guys again. I want to thank my wife, who's been with me from, we met at FITM more than 35 years ago. We're still at it, and we're still enjoying the business, and we're still, trying to create beauty and spread beauty throughout the world. So thank you very much, and enjoy.
And don't go anywhere because Debbie gets something.
Debbie gets something too. Oh, okay. Okay.
Debbie, come on down. Yes.
How sweet. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the show.
Now you.
Okay. So the fashion department also wants to show their gratitude to the sponsors of Le Mode, one of our key sponsors of Le Mode, which is Jeff Abrams, the founder of Rails Apparel, where California comfort meets European sophistication. He is also a newly active member of our advisory board. Do we see him on the screen?
Let's see.
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Yes, Jeff.
Okay, well, maybe you'll see his picture eventually. Jeff is a major supporter of our program and has come to speak to students with his design team, and then invited our collection students to his company for a day-long experience to witness every step of design, from ideation, creation to manufacturing, and education in itself. It was an amazing experience. Not only that, he has provided $1,000 scholarships to 20 deserving fashion students. Each one got $1,000. That was amazing. Jeff is unable to be here tonight, so we will share this token of our appreciation with him and the entire Rails team.
Yay. Yes, yes. Thank you. Now, and speaking of appreciation, we want to send the warmest regards to 3 people who are retiring this year and have been such a part of why we are so proud to be SMC. Sherry Lee Lewis, Vice President of Human Resources. Sal Veas, who I'm not sure is here tonight. I can't see his hat, but former business chair and chair of chairs. And Bren Antrim, who I know is here, Reference Collection Development Librarian and Faculty Chair. If you would please come up to just get a bouquet in just an appreciation. We want to give credit where it is due. Now, in keeping in our colleges and departments' mission of sustainability, last year we were lucky to be offered a design competition from the Salvation Army thrift stores, Blanca, Nemtok, and Atticus Fiery. What they did is they offered a challenge: transform end-of-life garments destined for landfills into one-of-a-kind treasures, transform treasures basically, a perfect match for our already existing SMC Chop Shop. We continue the actual tradition this year. I hope you're able to see the amazing upcycled creations on display at the gallery as you entered, and now you could appreciate them on the runway. Please give a round of applause to the upcycled designs of Elaine Justine, Laura Schulman, Eloise Pradelis, Erica Jimenez, Lindsay Perrick, Marilyn Martin Chilin, and Allison Argeron. So if they come out here, we'd love to see them. I'm hoping they can.
Chop Shop models,
Shop.
come on
Let's
down the
go.
runway. Chop Shop models, come on down the runway. Chop Shop models, come on down the runway.
See, they'll listen to her.
Chop Shop models, come on down the runway. Chop Shop models, come on down the runway.
Yes,
Chop
yes.
Shop models, come on down the runway. All the Chop Shop models, come on down the runway. This is the career closet.
Yeah. It's not, oh my God, I guess,
Well, come on down the
anyway.
runway.
No matter, no matter.
So we do have a quick snippet of our career closet where you can get items for free. Our students are able to go to the career closet for any work attire opportunity, for an interview, for just work attire that they need to go to work. We help to fill their closets for free. So you can come and donate your clothes and help to support this effort. This is the career closet in the business department, partnering with the fashion department, headed by Lori Ivan.
Te pareces a mi crush. Y tirarte la foto que no te tiré. Hacho, bro, tú eres bien linda. Déjame traerte una foto. Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome pata. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata. Y sería que nunca yo me toque el cuido. Yo
Okay, Chop Shop, we want to see that. We want to see the runway looks. Oh, Chop Chop.
Elaine,
Elaine, come on out.
lead the runway.
We have designers who are shy.
Come on down the runway, Chop Shop models. You're right at the door. Just come on down. Chop Shop models, come on
Here we
down.
go. Yay, here we go.
Come on down.
down.
All the way down.
All the way
Just
here.
walk. Just walk on down. Come on. Just walk. All the Chop Shop models walk together in a line. Come on down. All,
How sweet. Yeah, let me
all the Chop
repeat.
Shop models.
Elaine Justine, Laura Schulman, Eloise Fidelis, Erica Jimenez, Lindsay Perrick, Marilyn Martin Chillin, and Allison Arjon. They're
Just
beautiful
come on, walk.
collections.
Come on down and walk
Come on
straight.
down
Just
straight.
come on. Walk down here.
Here,
Come on. Come
we're
on.
posing. Come on. Here we go. That's great. Look at her go. Again, remember, from denim jeans, chopped up and cut, we're end of life. We couldn't even be sold due to damages, et cetera, et cetera. Such creativity. See, it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Amazing.
Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos pa' la movie y las cadenas.
Beautiful.
Estamos pa' las cosas
There
que
we go.
valen la pena.
Absolutely
El perreo, la
amazing.
salsa, la bomba y la plana. Chequeate la
Beautiful,
mía,
beautiful.
como es que suena.
You guys can
All right.
go ahead and exit the runway.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
work.
Now, in honor of World Oceans Day, the Salvation Army again collaborated with SeaWorld San Diego and approached us with another challenge. Create a mural crafted from end-of-life garments destined to create waste in our oceans rather than landfills. Now, the mural would then be permanently placed at the entrance of Wild Arctic Rescue at SeaWorld. So with Svetlana Shigroff, couldn't have done it without her, the process began. Ferris Quar of the Sustainable Works secured a lab for us to work in, so the fashion department and the art department, thank you, Walter Meyer, created a community of creativity with deliveries of end-of-life garments from the Salvation Army. Thank you, Bianca of the Salvation Army, to begin the process. Alum Allison Argeron, whose beautiful jacket you saw come down the runway just now, she and dedicated students worked all through April and May. I only photographed the work daily. I only did a seaweed thing, but I couldn't believe the progress. Svetlana and the crew completed it May 30th, and it was sent off to SeaWorld to be framed. And just last Friday, SeaWorld hosted all the students to thank them for their dedication to the project. The mural will be permanently placed at the entrance of Arctic Rescue. So the title fits, Make Waves, Not Waste. We're very proud of them.
That is so amazing and a great way to remind all SeaWorld visitors to really think about being responsible consumers and to be mindful of textile waste and how its effects on marine life. And now, here we go. We all saw our opening AI introduction. Did we see it? Our avatar. Thank you, Win. Where is Win?
Where's Win?
But now let's enjoy the real thing, IRL. The fashion department is proud to present Le Mode 2025, Style, Substance, and Sustainability. And moving on to the Le Mode show. On the script, we're just going to move on to the Le Mode show. Le Mode models, are you ready? Lamode models. Let's make sure you're all lined up. And is Oscar in place? Oscar, are you in place? Okay, because now here's Oscar. Can you see Oscar? Can you see Oscar wave his hand? Yes? Okay, we're ready to go.
My name is Alexandra Mott. Well, I knew I wanted to become a designer after seeing a fashion show by Alexander McQueen in my freshman year of high school. I was enamored by the beauty found in darkness portrayed on the runway. Music inspires my style a lot. I listen to a variety of rock genres, but punk and goth made the most impact on me. The gothic subculture has inspired this collection. I plan to make crochet pieces for this collection that feel more modern and wearable with an alternative twist. If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, they would be dark, romantic, and haunting. A sustainable idea I have for the fashion industry is to focus on using deadstock fabric more to eliminate waste and collect discarded pieces. After a few years of experience, I want to start my own label that will offer crochet, sewn garments, and the mix of the two.
Dirty, dark, and distressed. I think that's like really relatable with my collection that I'm trying to do right now. A lot of upcycling. Most of my work in the past is all upcycled, and I think that's how a lot of people got into fashion, and people like Margiela and JPG definitely like influenced that whole wave.
Where do you see yourself in the future?
Just going crazy.
It's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch, man. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in this bitch, man.
My name is Jonathan Echeverria. I became a designer due to the idea of creating something that fascinated me, being able to start with an idea, being able to go hunting for fabric in the fashion district, and then finally sewing a garment. My style is inspired by designers like Jerry Lorenzo, Lauren Lotus, Cynthia Liu, Berger Abloh, Ego, and Greg Ross. I'm probably one of the few where streetwear played a bigger role in my fashion journey than high-end fashion. A sustainable idea I have is to reuse scrap fabric and make garments or accessories. I've worked with a brand that mainly uses scrap fabric to make shirts, and they've talked with a factory that helps them with providing the scrap fabric. Hopefully, in the future, I see myself having my brand well established, but I'll settle for an industrial serger, a Juki sewing machine, and a fabric on, so I wouldn't have to do that on the floor anymore. 3 words I would use to describe my collection are relaxed, comfortable, and oversized.
Lost out, beat up, dancing, found it. I found you somewhere down there, right there. Lost in, beat up, found it, dancing. I found you somewhere down there, around there. Lost in, found out, turned out, now you know. Daddy found out that you turned out, how you turned out. If mama knew now how you turned out, you too wild, you too wild, you too wild, you too wild. I need you now, love you, got to love you, found you, found you, found. Don't fool yourself, your eyes don't lie, you're much too good to be true. Don't fight, yeah, I feel you burning, everything's burning. Don't fly too high, you waste my mouth, you're much too good to be true. I'm just bad for you, I'm just bad
I
for
was
you.
lost and beat up, turned out, burned up. You found me, they were hard and didn't know me. You were drawn in, I was lost and beat up. I was warm flesh on Caesar. You found me in your guess. Oh, I found me, oh Jesus. I was too wild, 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 I was too wild.
And I need you now, lost it, find out. Yeah. You gotta let me know if I could be your Joseph. Only tell you real, that's the T, no sip. Don't trip, these slippery know it. We ain't tripping on, we just sipping on this. Just forget the whole. We could laugh about nothing. I impregnate your mind. Let's have a baby with. And yo, I know it's corny. You wish you could unfollow. I know it's corny. Cause you wish you could. I know it's corny. Did you wish you could unfollow? I know it's corny. You wish you could. Hey, I know it's corny. Did you wish you could unfollow? I know it's corny. You wish you could. You tried to play nice, everybody just took advantage. You left your fridge open, somebody.
Hi, I'm Katie Kozak. My style is heavily influenced by the music I listen to. I grew up as an emo kid in the early 2000s, so I listened to a lot of like emo, goth, metal, hardcore, and I really just embraced the like Y2K alternative culture. I always knew I wanted to be a designer with like how much I loved clothes growing up and shopping. But what really solidified that choice was when I bought my first issue of Vogue. It was the 2006 September issue, and it was like the most gorgeous magazine I ever laid eyes upon. And I think browsing that magazine, I absolutely knew I wanted to be part of the fashion industry. My collection is inspired by my upbringing in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yes, like The Office. and my love of music. Scranton has such a great music scene back home that was just really inspiring. And growing up, I spent so much time shopping at the mall with my friends, going to Hot Topic, buying music, spending my summers at Warped Tour. And it's pretty much just like a love letter to everything I loved growing up as an emo kid, just a little bit more put together this time. My future as a designer, I feel it's been quite a journey. I would love to stay involved in like the music that inspired me growing up. So creating custom outfits and pieces for like singers and bands I really admire and respect, or getting into styling, but I'm always open to wherever the journey takes me.
My name is Melissa Ordaz. I ultimately decided to become a designer as I'm the type of person that has so much creative energy that it's so hard to pin me down. I found that designing wrangled me in the exact way that I needed. I would say that my style is inspired by so much, but if I had to narrow it down to one thing, I would say history. My collection is inspired by my generation's values of sustainability through thrifting and DIY, as well as our embrace of nostalgia. There's a little bit of my love for my Mexican-American culture sprinkled in there as well. If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, I would use maximalist, colorful, and fun. I think the industry should embrace reusing and recycling textiles and fabric to limit the amount of waste produced. future, I see myself having a brand whose designs are based on DIY'd and recycled garments using funky fabrics and materials which were bound for the landfill to create fun new pieces to add a little fun to your life.
You took the bomb.
Hi, I'm Nadalyn Rodriguez. What made me want to be a designer was mainly my love for music and K-pop stars. In music videos and albums, fashion plays a crucial role in the storytelling. They use fashion to enhance their performances and embody different personas, inspired me to want to create designs and clothes that are just as expressive, impactful, and transformative. What inspired me for this collection was the beauty of Catholicism, especially angels and stained glass windows you would find in a church. There's a certain beauty that a Catholic church carries, and growing up Catholic and going to church a lot, I would sort of take in how pretty everything looked to me. If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, I would say ethereal, angelic, and soft. My ultimate goal is to create pieces that inspire others and bring joy to people.
My name is Omar Hernandez. I think what made me want to be a designer is I've always had a love for fashion. Once I was able to make a emotional connection to it, whether it be through a garment, a style, a design, an editorial, I think that's when it clicked for me. I would have to say definitely John Galliano. He's a big inspiration of mine. I love his work even before I understood fashion. Mugler with his tailored designs and cinched waist, and also Alexander McQueen. A few things inspired my collection: my love of romance, my admiration for how garments move and have a flow to them, and just my culture getting to incorporate that in any, whether it be a small detail or a big aspect of it. If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, it would have to be dark romance, sensuality, and feminine energy. Some ideas for sustainability that I have, definitely practicing upcycling, recycling materials, and also just educating oneself and always striving to learn and innovate and be a part of the solution. In the future, I see myself perhaps owning my own boutique, making custom designs, collections, and maybe even like creative director of a magazine. I think that would be really cool.
A part of me died last night. I lost my innocence to your ignorance. You said it would be alright. Then you took my breath away, tricked into a dark daze. A part of me died last night. No more fairy tales pretending. No more happy endings. I wanna hide from the limelight. I am a shadow play. I just want to run away. Death. You could be my little black 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 death. A part of me died last night. You killed my faith in romance. No more second chances. I wanna bathe in the daylight to erase the memory of your humanity. Death. You could be my little black 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 death. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left to believe in. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left to believe in. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left to believe in. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left to believe in. Now it's over, no more feeling, nothing left.
I'm inspired by minimalism, essentialism, and architecture, but I think it's important to bring warmth and tactile experience into that sort of mix to make it more relaxed and more approachable. As far as designers, I'd say Jerry Lorenzo and Chitos Abe. I guess observing the creative processes initially grew my curiosity, the way it allows you to bring all these visual elements together to tell a story and allows for a great deal of innovation when chances are taken. At the end of the day, it's just you, your imagination, and what you express to others. The way that self-expression can resonate with another person and influence the way they feel and look. Yeah, there's a lot of joy in being a part of that. This collection was conceived out of my current situation. I feel like I'm caught in between right now. You know, that feeling of needing to be in a few different spaces simultaneously. This collection has a little bit of that, having the versatility in the garment to be able to enter various spaces throughout the day and be comfortable. It's about sometimes getting caught in transition. The sustainable idea I have for the fashion industry is more a set of principles I'll adhere to. The design and production of well-made, high-quality garments that stand the test of time, and implementing a made-to-order strategy. Sometimes the best way to eliminate waste is not created. In the future, I see myself owning a direct-to-consumer made-to-order lifestyle brand and designing more personalized one-of-one garments for select clientele. That's the goal.
Trust me, bitch. Hypnotize me with that motion. Girl, you might even provoke me to spend all I've got. I can get it back real quick. Give you an experience like you never had before. Dream catcher on your thigh, girl. How'd you get so fine? I can make you go night-night. I can make you go night-night. You be down for whatever when I pull it up. I don't measure. Say you love me if I've ever. All of a sudden, make this jump like a step team. See my diamonds, can you say wet dream? First, let me close the bamboo blinds. She don't say my name, but she does scream it. Dancing in the strobe lights with your eyes on me. I don't need to know your sign. Do you see something you like? I know what you into. I know what you into. I know what you into. Hey, yeah. I can take your call, I need FaceTime. Both the metro, took the baseline. Took all the good stuff, now it ain't mine. Hey. You been gone for forever. How much I miss your love, I can't measure. Know you got another special, but just for this night, go up a level. When we pop outside, let you take lead. You just treat it like a jet ski. Bottles posted up like a set piece. Where you get these from? I can't take these. I'm the one, number one. I done finally found my home between the moon and the sun. Every time we come around, just know we move and then run. Man, it's crazy, all my youngins gotta move with a gun. Drop it down, where you do it. Know you come from out of town. I've been stuck off in my ways, I've been working on it. On some on my own time, don't be waiting on me. I've been zoned out in the days, it's a head burst. I've been living through a maze on my Fred Durst. Get that from out my way, make the mess worse. Today I make my rounds, not a peep, don't hear the sound. Now you know, if you ain't know it, now you know. I know what you're into. 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 Dancing in the strobe lights with your eyes on me. I don't need to know your sign. Do you see something you like?
Hi, I'm Mackenzie, or I go by Kenzie. Ever since I was a kid, I had a knack for drawing and art. I started to grow into fashion as I aged to express my art. Inspired by all designers like Balmain, Telfar Clemens, Zarina Acker, Tom Brown. These Black designers radiate Black excellence and creativity that goes beyond clothing. What inspired this collection was the idea of putting something as sleek as a suit and thinking, okay, I want to put an edge to it while maintaining some sort of professionalism, someone who looks untouchable. 3 words, I'd put punk, pretty, and professional. My sustainable idea for the fashion industry would be that both consumers and designer build a want and need for slow fashion. I would like to encourage to buy less disposable fashion and the designer to produce more cost-effective, high-quality garments. As an innovator, I constantly like to push the boundary of creating unique and memorable designs. I want to branch all over, so things like, other than clothing, shoes, eyewear, hats, any creative medium.
I'm Mila Malanka. I actually wanted to become an architect at first. I really loved just being able to design homes and just being able to design my environment. And then I got into designing clothes and I just started making my own outfits, and friends wanted some, and my mom was definitely like my biggest inspiration. She was always my biggest supporter and my cheerleader. And she was like, you know, take classes and get into it, and I fell in love with it. For this collection, I think I was inspired by my own style. Being from LA, we're not used to going to the snow as much, and I love traveling, and the first time I went to the snow, I was freezing and I didn't have like the right outfit. So being able to create like an LA version of coats and furs was really a big inspiration. Animals, of course, too. I admire cheetah prints and panthers and all types of animals. And just being able to admire them and use them into this collection and infuse them was like a really big inspiration for me. And I think reworking clothes and fabrics and seeing the potential in everything is a really important mindset to have when thinking about sustainability, and being able to manufacture things and still be cautious of the world around us.
My name is Joey Becerra. I actually decided that I wanted to be a fashion designer the first time that I saw a Vogue magazine in high school. We had to create a magazine for class, and we used a Vogue magazine as a basis for what we were going to do. I remember looking through the pages and seeing a Versace ad, and suddenly it magically made sense to me that there were incredible clothes and a whole world out there that I could pursue. My design style is inspired by living a really full and interesting life. I love nature, I love traveling, and I love experiencing life, and that carries through in the way I design my clothes. I'm very much about creating clothes that are beautifully built, and I love incredible fabrics and details. I think that when you pair great design with quality, you can create clothes that will be with you for all the events of your life, big and small. We should be investing in clothes that are special enough to be repaired, and as you live a full life, you damage your clothes, you patch them up, you actually love them, and they become more beautiful over time. When you have things that you truly value, you don't need all that other stuff. I actually started a sustainable menswear company called Pragmatist almost 10 years ago. Fortunately, that business didn't work out and I ended up pursuing a career in tech, but I've never stopped dreaming about running my own business and I can see myself starting again in the future. I really believe it's never too late to do the things that you love. If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, they would be nostalgic, thoughtful, and artisanal. This collection is inspired by my abuelito, which means grandpa in Spanish, and the ranch that he, my dad, and his siblings grew up on. For this collection, I made up a story about 3 young adults from different farms in Mexico who borrow their parents' best clothes and sneak out and go to the city for a celebration. And when they're there, they find love, they have fun, and they make decisions about the kind of life and future that they want to live. And this collection is taking place as they're coming back home at dawn.
My name is Monisha Mrinmoy. Growing up, when I would go visit designer stores and look through their racks, I couldn't really find many things for myself. And I remember thinking, like, wow, these fabrics are so beautiful, but their designs, not so much. And the idea of designing lay dormant for a while until I started to dance professionally and needed costumes for my performance art. Being born in America and raised in Bangladesh, I felt like I was in between two worlds where I didn't belong to either, but also at the same time belonged to both, kind of like a bridge between the East and the West. The Chinese astrological year of the wooden serpent is what inspired my collection Kundalini Rising. It is a collection that embodies the sacred awakening of the two serpents that are dormant at the base of her spine. And once awakened, it rises up through the chakras and weaves into the dance of the divine masculine and feminine. And living in a patriarchal world, it is time for the goddess to rise and balance the scales. I see myself guiding women to feel embodied in their skin and helping them adorn their physical vessels to reflect the divinity that's within.
is Chrissia Guerrero. Ever since I was little, I would find ways to be creative by coming up with outfits for myself or my dolls. And as I grew up, I learned that a few people in my family have tried to be designers before, and that's what helped me commit to this career.
The inspiration for this collection comes from the bonds I have with all the women in my life, and I think these past few years in America have made all of us realize the importance of protecting and empowering each other in our femininity.
Some sustainable ideas I have for the fashion industry are normalizing the use of dead stock materials and natural dyes, and using more biodegradable materials for packaging.
I think art and fashion itself is what inspired my style. I'm interested in a lot of different artists and designers, and because of this, I've come to experiment with a lot of different styles and aesthetics. In the future, I'm hopefully a creative director of an already existing, well-established brand, or managing my own successful brand.
My name is Lauren Ashbury. I don't want to be a fashion designer. I want to be a fashion disruptor. I want to make a difference, and I think fashion is just one way to do that. I'm inspired by quilting, the original upcycling. I love the idea of taking something old and worn out and breathing new life into it and creating something that gets passed on for generation to generation, because who wants to throw away great-grandma's quilt? If I had to describe my collection in 3 words, they would be BFE, Big Fairy Energy. I have a lot of ideas for sustainability in the fashion industry. How much time do we have? 1 minute? Okay. Reduce, reuse, upcycle, recycle, love animals, love Mother Earth, love yourself. That's 7. In the future, I see myself running a business, championing causes I believe in, inspiring people to follow their dreams, maybe building an empire. I don't know, it's hard to see too far into the future. This collection was inspired by my inner child and memories of running through the park pretending I was in a magical forest. I wanted to evoke that sense of play and whimsy and magic, and I'm using upcycled materials, scrap fabric, and donated textiles. I know we can't solve all the world's problems with pixie dust, but I do believe that all the solutions start with imagination, and that's what I wanted to tap into. Oh wait, I think I see myself way in the back over there. Oh wow, look at this audience. You all look so magical tonight. So much BFE. All right, enjoy the show.
And if you want, take your hands and cover me. And if you can, let your breath discover me. And if the bright of the sun is smothering, come here and close your eyes with me. And if you lay your hands on the earth and picture yourself as a delicate bird, no one can dare deny you paint the sky with a colorful state of your heart. With your heart, with your heart, they can never tear us apart. From the bright to the dark of the colorful state of your heart. Does it hurt when their eyes discover you? Does the breath of the divide carry through? Will the weight of the world leave you black and blue? Come here and close your eyes with me. Put the sun and moon in reverse. Steady your feet in the sand and surf. We can live on and spreading the song of the colorful state of your heart. Of your heart, with my heart, they can never tear us apart. Sunset, sun rising, I wanna watch it with you, baby. Someday, when it's better, I wanna live it with you. Sunset, sun rising, I wanna watch it with you, baby. One day, we're together, I wanna live it with you. And if you lay your hands on the earth and settled your eyes in the colorful world, will you dream on? And if the sun and moon were reversed, you emptied your heart in the sand and surf, can you belong? Will you dream on? Sunset, sun rising, wanna watch it with you.
Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. My name is Leia. My Chinese name is Lele. I have a passion to create beauty and provide people with a form of armor that makes them feel strong, confident, and empowered. My style is inspired by fine arts, high-quality fabrics, cinema, my experiences living in 3 cultures, and the rich narratives of mythology. This collection is inspired by the concept of fallen angels cast out of heaven in Bible. We all face pain and hopelessness, yet in those moments, we find strength in people and things that shape us. The 3 words to describe my collection: angelic, elegant, and romantic. One sustainable idea I have is for brands to offer upcycling opportunities. I see myself as a costume designer with my own lingerie brand. I'd love to create costumes for historical films. My passion for lingerie comes from my time studying in Paris. I love that mix of subtle sexiness, playfulness, and cuteness that beautiful and comfortable lingerie can bring. I want to create lingerie pieces that make women feel amazing.
Se tutte le stelle del mondo a un certo momento venissero giù, tutta una serie di astri di polvere bianca scaricata dal cielo, ma il cielo senza i suoi occhi non brillerebbe più. Se tutta la gente del mondo senza nessuna ragione alzasse la testa e volasse su, senza il loro casino, col doloroso rumore, la terra, povero cuore, non batterebbe più. Mi manca sempre l'elastico per tener su le mutande, così che le mutande al momento più bello mi vanno giù. Come un sogno finito, magari un sogno importante, un amico tradito, anch'io sono stato tradito, ma non importa più. Tra il buio del cielo, le teste pelate bianche, le nostre parole si muovono stanche, non ci capiamo più. Ma io ho voglia di parlare, di stare ad ascoltare, di continuare a far l'asino, di comportarmi male, per poi non farlo più. Felicità, su quale treno della notte viaggerà? Lo so che passerai, ma come sempre in fretta non ti fermi mai. Si tratterebbe di nuotare, prendersela con calma, farsi trasportare dentro 2 occhi grandi, magari blu. E per dovermi liberare, attraversare un mare medievale, lottare contro un drago strabico, ma di draghi baby non ce ne sono più. Forse per questo i sogni sono così pallidi e bianchi e rimbalzano stanchi tra le antenne lesse delle varie TV, e ci ritornano in casa portati da signori eleganti, cessi che parlano e tutti che applaudono. Non ne vogliamo più. Ma se questo mondo è un mondo di cartone, allora per essere felici basta un niente, magari una canzone, o chi lo sa. Se no sarebbe il caso di provare felicità. Pearl Wade. Growing up, I was always interested in how clothing was made. I would often turn my clothes inside out and try to figure out how things were pieced together. My grandmother was also a tailor, and I just thought she had the perfect life. I started doing alterations on my clothes. My style is mostly inspired by movie and TV characters I grew up with. Bratz doll, Sailor Moon, Poison Ivy from Batman. This collection is inspired by my love of water in all forms, the iridescence it has, the fluidity. My collection is sculptural, fluid, and playful. A sustainable idea I have for the fashion industry would be to adhere to the couture house schedule as far as fashion production. So spring, summer, fall, winter versus 10 to 15 micro fashion weeks throughout the year. Ideally, I would be designing for a fashion forward house outside of the US. Somewhere in Berlin, Shanghai, or even Bangkok would really be of interest. I work in bridal, so these are places that have huge, luxurious bridal industries so I could maintain my lifestyle.
My name is Jackie Guerra. I think what made me want to be a designer is a little bit different than most. It wasn't something that I've always necessarily known I wanted to do, but it's always been around. I would describe my collection as vulnerable, inspiring, and introspective. The only times that I found peace were when I was in nature. In that time, I just began noticing how we're all interconnected. A big part of my collection was structured fabric manipulation that opposes deconstruction to sort of have these contrasting elements that represent the chaos and order that we see in life. I really want to inspire people to live creative lives. It's so fulfilling, and I hope that I'm able to support myself and my family through my creative pursuits.
Wasn't that wonderful? We applaud the talent and dedication of these students. I'm so proud of them. We are so proud of them. And it could not have been done without all of the efforts of the entire faculty, the fashion faculty. Everyone has poured into their skill set so beautifully. And you see it displayed here on the runway. So, yay, we're so proud. We're so proud. So it was truly gratifying to witness their creativity and guide the building of their collections. You can check out our Instagram at SMC Lamode. If you are not following us, please follow us. You can see all of their mood boards, a little background on each designer. I mean, you saw the videos, but you can just follow us for updates and just more information about background information on the show. We'd also like to acknowledge the people who made the show possible, the student staff and the faculty Lamode fashion show production teams. Okay, so the faculty that were involved in helping to make the show happen, we thank you and appreciate you, and the student staff. We have to thank our very own dedicated advisory board, fashion alum, and industry professionals who just prejudged the Lamode collections earlier today, okay, in a nice little frame of time. So we really thank you for doing that. And we thank all of our LM25, Lamode 25 sponsors. Do we have them on the screen? Our sponsors, we have Raising Cane's, we have Uba Tuba, we had Raw Juice, shout out to Salvation Army, Veggie Grill. There we are, Element. If you didn't get your Element packets, pick up one out there. What else? I think I got everybody. Tuca Tech, one of our top sponsors. Tops Art Supplies, Sunset Park Swim. Check out the digital program because there's more detailed information on the sponsors. And as far as getting access to the digital program, there are QR codes posted throughout. So just scan that and you can get to the QR code, read the bios on the designer, see behind the scenes photos, more behind the scenes photos, and that's available to you. Okay? Oh, they're all listed here.
I was going to say, I was going to sneak this in, and it was a beautiful runway show, and thanks to Gabby, we wanted to extend these flowers.
Yes, thank you to Gabby Otien. Runway model came and helped us train our models. So we thank you so much. Thank you.
And
Absolutely.
I'm going to sneak in a bouquet because I'm so excited. Latanya told me that she is now tenured. So here's so I fooled her. I got the same two so she wouldn't know one's for you. Yeah. Oh my
Thank
God.
you so much.
So proud of you. So proud. Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh.
I wanted to.
Okay, thank you so much. So now we have our awards, okay, to a few designers that have been designated and are being acknowledged for their work. Okay, so I'm happy to announce our first award recipient for technical excellence. The award goes to Jack D.A. Guerra. Jack D.A., come on out.
Is she coming out?
Jack D.A.? Jack D.A. for technical excellence.
Well, I'll save you a trip because for creativity, Jack D.A. So come on out, please.
Jack D.A., where are you? You just left the runway. Okay, we'll keep on going.
We're going to keep on going. The award for marketability, Lee Smith. He could come.
Lee Smith. Lee Smith.
Yay, okay, here comes Jack.
And Lee.
Yeah.
Lee Smith, come on out for marketability.
And while everyone's gathering for sustainability, Lauren Ashbury. Lauren.
Lee Smith and Lauren Ashbury. Lauren Ashbury for sustainability.
Photo up. Turn it. Photo up. Photo up. Yes.
This is my
angle. Yes. That's so funny. It's a long runway. Come on.
Oh, okay. I thought marketability, and I was like, oh, what did you win? Oh, no, you won.
Two.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you.
And Latanya, since you were the collections director, you should make the announcement for the outstanding collection.
Okay. The outstanding collection designer will receive a year subscription to Tech valued at $1,900. So the outstanding collection award goes to Ty Alexandria.
Yeah, let's do it. Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, can we get some music, please? And have everyone come out for the finale walk? Can we just strike up some music, Gunner? We're being spontaneous. Just anything. It can be a designer's song. Anything. All right, will you all just come on? Let's just start walking. Just come on out. Let's see your looks and designers for the last time. Come on out, finale. Designers, come on out. Models, come on out. Let's circle the runway. All right. Just file a line that way. That's fine. Just go ahead and position yourselves in that space. Just position yourself in that space. Yeah, just go on down. We're not going to circle around. It's not enough space. Just go ahead. Gather yourselves around. Yes. Yes. Go ahead. Right there. Right. We'll fill up this space, and then we'll go to this side here. Just stay right there. Okay. Come on. Yeah, you guys. Just stay in that. Yes. All right. Just gather in this space. Okay. And then we're going to start filling up this space over here. They're going to start filling up this space over here, you guys, with the cameras. Okay. Let's start filling up this space over here. Let's go to the right. Emma, with your models. We're going to go all the way to the end. All the way to the end, to the right. Come on. Let's go on down. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Yeah, just go on down. Beautiful. Yes. All the way. Literally 100 participants here. you were a winner. Did you know you were a winner?
You won an award.
Marketability.
Oh my God.
Yay!
I didn't even hear it. Oh my God. I wanted that one.
And you got it.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
Is that everybody? Just fill, you can fill in the rest of the space in the runway if there's no space. Okay, you guys move the line down to your right. Those of you in this area, just move on down to the right. Are there more models and designers coming? Let's see.
Remember, there's 25 of them.
And 75 of the models. All right, just stay right. Yeah, go ahead. Walk on down to the right.
I did.
You want marketability?
Yeah.
It's funny because I saw marketability here and I was like, I want marketability.
Why?
Mine's just marketable?
No, oh my God.
And then it was you.
That's
You won the
crazy.
first award.
That's crazy.
Okay, just fill up. Now fill up the space in the runway. Just fill up the space in the runway. Yeah. Fashion show production team, let's give them a hand. We couldn't have done it without you. You're amazing.
I didn't hear my name called.
Thank you so much. You guys worked so hard. Fashion show production team and designers and models. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate your time and effort in making this production as amazing as it was. So thank you. Thank you, and give yourselves a hand. And now we're going to pass it on to Ed.
Well, Ed, would you like to do the finale as he always does? Ed?
I'm right here.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right, everybody. Congratulations to all the students here and to all who just graduated. And thanks to our student photographers, our videographers that covered the runway tonight and last week in the studio. I hope all of you have a wonderful celebrations, stay safe, and have a stylish summer, everyone. Good night, everyone.